Yes! Finally, the Techno Blue Ranger is back. Hit my techno music.
When you're late three times on the road, if you're late again, supervisor says
That's right, folks. I am the Techno Blue Ranger. Obviously, as you can tell from my music and my gear, I'm in blue, but more importantly, I'm wearing my TRON jacket. Yes, I went out to go see TRON ARES. And wow, was it good. Check out first the journey there.
Hello folks, welcome back. The lighting is terrible because it's at night. For I am the one, the only, I am Hobo Tom. I'm off to go see a movie of my childhood, TRON ARES. And I want to see if I can pick up that TRON collection stuff. Because, well, TRON. It's the movie that I grew up seeing. It's a little bit dark out here, so there's going to be some weird flashes of light every so often. Hopefully there's no light cycles behind me. I'm going to see if I can sneak in a video too and let you know how things are, because I want that special stuff. It's a Tuesday, so it should be half price, or at least cheaper, I hope. And then I shall figure out if they have the bonus packages. If not, I have said lemonade dots, which is just good enough. So I shall see everyone later. Bye. There we go, folks. My TRON cup, all light up, and my TRON bucket. Cool stuff. Jeez, no one's here. This is Theater 8. Wait a second. Stuff.
Yes, I had to go by myself because it's TRON. It's a movie from my past. One of my greatest childhood memories was one of my early birthdays. My parents rented us a VCR. We rented TRON, ate pizza, had popcorn and ice cream with friends. Greatest birthday ever. Second greatest birthday party was going to the McDonald's train. Different story. But let's talk about TRON ARES, but first, let's check out these previews.
I'm Judge Maddox, and this is the Mercy Capital Court, a judicial system power.
Was I just the same before the accident?
There wasn't any accident. Everything we did.
VA. Never owned a new car before. It's awfully fitting for some devil rock style. I do know who you are.
Well, that makes one of us.
Boss, can you do a mic check?
How's that sound?
Looks about right.
Don't need to be perfect. I want it to feel like I'm in the room by myself.
So, TRON ARES harkens back. It's very computer, very digital. It's almost as if that they did TRON over again, except for with more modern technology versus the old 3D, not even pixelated, but more cubed off graphics. Check out this.
The two companies are very close to a substantial technological breakthrough.
One that has the potential to transform humanity in ways we have never seen before. The future may well lie in the hands of whoever is there first.
Rapid Response Tank. The Dart. Digitally modeled inside our server.
So a very brief synopsis. I thought it was a great movie. Not amazing. The first TRON was amazing. It's so hard to do better than the original, but this came darn close. Movie starts off to show the digitization of ARES, the god of war, also known as the master controller. So you see the building of him digitally. The thing is, the graphics in this were so good. I like the timeline going from the first TRON with Flynn, how he disappears, and now there's this part. So it's a whole battle of all of the siblings and everything, and offspring, and it's really good. It starts off, again, you see the building of ARES. You are my master control from the user. So again, you very much have the digital realm and our realm. You then go back to the new realm in Alaska, where the one woman, I forget her name, but she is one of the owners of Encom. So again, that's the original company by Flynn. She finds her sister's works. So the one issue in this whole movie, the underlying issue is mortality and morality. Because for some reason, things brought from the digital world into our world cannot survive for half an hour. 29 minutes is the max. So with that, they're trying to find this permanence code to keep things permanent. Well, her sister left a bunch of clues and that were made by Flynn, and she makes an orange tree permanent. Amazing. Again, things, this is found out because Dillinger's grandson, I forget if it's son or grandson, again, the evil Dillinger, his, grandson? Yeah. Grandson now owns, of course, Dillinger, the Dillinger Company. They set up their own. He has a way to make digital things into our reality. And this is where we first see TRON ARES. And this is where the problem starts. It's raining. That's a new sensation. What is this sound? What's that? Of course, you have all the digital stuff happening. Really cool stuff. They make the cool tank. Looks very in line with the TRON universe. So you have the two main, so you have Ares and Athena. And of course, Dillinger says, yes, we can make you this virtual army. One dies, press a button, make another one. Guys, defective, can't do anymore. You don't need medics. Boop, delete it. So again, now Ares experiences rain, and the one telling line is like, I hope everyone brought their umbrella. Dillinger says, what? So now he's thinking about himself. So they're still trying to find this permanence code, and Dillinger, of course, sets Ares, you must find this person. Does a whole bunch of background check, everything, all about her past. Very references 80s stuff. Goes into the music she likes, movies she likes, her family history. He's like, wait a second. I can be deleted at any time. I don't want to be deleted at any time. Then a little bit about the mortality. And again, what does it mean? The age-old science fiction computer question, what does it mean to be human? Very philosophical point right there. So then it goes from that. So of course he programs her. His team then digitally hacks into Encom. Awesome stuff. But then when Dillinger just says, you know what? We got what we wanted. Boop, delete everyone. He's like, the heck? Why would you delete this program? Program no longer useful. It's a broken program. It can just be deleted. He's like, wait a second. If you could do that to him, you gave me all this thought, you could do that to me. That's not good. So then, again, they're tasked to find the woman, and I forget her name for whatever reason. Ares and his team, Athena and some other program go out. Light cycle sequence. Oh, new light cycles are beautiful. Go through the streets. Say LA, whatever big city you want. I think it's more area of Seattle, Washington. I forget offhand. Probably is. Looks like Seattle, but not as rainy. Actually, it was rainy, so it might be the Seattle, Oregon area. Northwest. So you have the light cycles, turns on the light, boom, cop car gets cut in half. Chaos ensues in the city, and Dillinger brands are to blame. So they catch the woman, they digitize her, and she is brought into the modern digital realm. Pretty cool though. Again, modern computers, whole bunch of differences between computers now versus what they were in the late 70s, early 80s. Huge difference. So yeah, all modern, sleek looking. Ares questions his user. He questions his program. Says, no, I want to live. She has a permanence code. We can make a deal. As he's seen throughout all his studies of humanity. So they go back to the real world. Get back in there. Says, you will help me find it. She said, yes. I know where it is. It's in Flynn's old office, which is like an arcade playground area with like some desks in there. They send Ares back into the 1980s. Yes, yes, yes. 80s TRON was so awesome. Literally the polygon shaped ground. Again, he goes into the arena. There is the bit. Yes, no. Yes, 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 yes. No. Again, the 1 or 0. Back in the day, it was very simple. Not even hexadecimal code back then. Gets into the old OG light cycle, goes through the wall, finds Flynn. He's still there as a digital representation. They have a whole discussion about humanity. While that's going on in the real world, over here, you have the Recognizer just going through the streets of Washington. Oh, wow. And then you have the people in like the wingsuits flying through. They get chased by F-18s, turn the light, F-18 cut in half. Again, visual effects in this movie is amazing. Story's excellent. There were some wonky parts. That's why it's not an amazing movie. It's a great movie, though. So it went from that to there. Because, again, I don't remember anyone in the TRON cast being of Asian descent, except for the scientist. There was a couple Easter eggs. Dumont. If you remember Dumont, he was one of the gatekeepers of information where you could communicate to your user. They had Dumont, I think, Waste. I saw that sign, I'm like, yes! Reference to old TRON. And then, so they have the Recognizer going through the city. One lady is kind of the bait for them, show up in the tank. Ares shows up, he gets the permanence code. Yes. The problem is now he's permanent. He can't be recreated. If he dies, he dies. And I guess he was fine with that. Of course, big fight ensues between him and Athena. Ares obviously wins. Goes on. Encom does great stuff. A lot of humanitarian stuff. Growing trees, rice, fruit plants, medicines, bones. All the good stuff that you would associate with computer 3D printed technology. However, the police go after Dillinger, his grandson, because Athena said no. Well, Athena eventually does kill the mother because she's obviously a hindrance, and she's like, you program me to do things by any means necessary. Dillinger then digitizes himself in order to escape the police. Kind of smart, goes into the realm. Gets digitized to the digital. So after all the credits, yes, Ares, I'll come back. Ares comes in, experiences humanity. He's somewhere out in India. I think just by the streets. India, maybe Malaysia. Not too sure. He's like sending postcards. I'm experiencing this world. Right. And whole nice humanitarian sequence after the initial credits. Again, they have all the technical stuff. Then I stayed to see if there was anything special. Yes, there was. Dillinger is there in the digital realm, picks up the disc, and becomes Sark. Oh, wow. That was cool. With a funky helmet and everything. The old school circular frisbee disc instead of the more modern triangular one. And the virtual cat is here. Gotta give her a little pet. She was rubbing against me. But yes. So this movie, darn good. I'll have to say this movie definitely earns a surf and turf rating. So that was Tron ARES. My recommendation, you go see Tron ARES, as said by the Techno Blue Ranger. A couple other things. Eventually, Hobo Tom will be back, and he will do his Biketoberfest. He might also be going out because it's almost Halloween, folks. With Halloween, there's a bunch of stuff to do, bunch of things going on. Just check out a whole bunch of videos coming up probably in the next 2 weeks. Again, I'm the Techno Blue Ranger, and that was my